welcome to Magical Travel Adventure. I am Lauren here with the agency owner of Carry On the Magic, Cheryl.
Hey guys.
We are here live from IHOP because that's where we found a place. And they're super nice here in Braintree at the IHOP if you're ever in the Boston area. But Cheryl and I are here today because we are both going on an Alaskan cruise in the next couple of weeks. And we're super excited. We're going on different ships, different ports, different countries to even leave. And so we're going to talk today a little bit about preparing for our cruise. And this is a little different than any other cruise. And this might be what it feels like if you're coming from California over to our side of the East Coast. But we are East Coast people going to the West Coast. So one of the things that we obviously have to do is get COVID test.
Yeah, good times. And have a backup test.
So what's different than maybe it has been in the past is we do pay for these tests. Yeah. And I ordered mine through Royal Caribbean. I don't know how you did yours.
I'm going on Holland America, and they recommend that we use, there's 3 different stores, and I use Optum store, and they sent it to us e-med. So we do it electronically. And I only bought 2 tests to start with, and then I read that you should have a backup test in case you drop it or it doesn't work. So then I ordered 2 more tests, and they're quick. They shipped it right away.
Yeah. So I have a kid that's under 5, so he's not vaccinated for this cruise. So he has a different thing. I had to make an appointment, which is actually free for him to get COVIDed.
Tested, not COVIDed.
Yes, tested, because he has to have the PCR test. The ones that we ordered are like similar to the ones you buy at home, but you have to have someone watching you take it. And it takes like about 20 minutes. We'll probably do videos on that later. But
you can watch us swab our nose. It'll be great.
Yes. And it's 24 hours. I think that's the really important part. Like my mom and my aunt, they have to be at the airport at 4 a.m. that day. So they're doing it at 3 a.m. And they're going to do it from their house. So they don't need to bring their computers, because for them, that's like a lot of work for them.
Yeah. And I'm doing mine from work.
And you're doing yours from work.
2 days prior. Yep.
Yeah. I'm doing ours 2 days prior from my house. Comfort of my house, no problems, just a child running around in the background.
It's fun.
Yeah. So one of the other things that I have been working on is finding some waterproof shoes or water-ish proof shoes. And I bought these Cheryl shoes.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you follow me on Instagram, I have a reel coming out on that too. I poured water on it. I had my son pour water on them.
And I'm trusting that she knows what she's talking about, because I just ordered them. Because I bought hiking boots that are waterproof, because we are doing a hiking tour on one of our excursions. So I bought those, but I'm like, I don't want to wear those every day because they're heavy.
Right. They're really heavy. Yeah. These are sneakers. And if you don't know, in Alaska, it rains.
All the time. Every day. Every day.
Yes. Another thing that I am doing is I'm working on packing, because I have an interesting packing situation as I am flying through Toronto.
There are I use packing cubes, but there are compression packing cubes. Have you seen those?
I have seen those, and I might have to get those.
Yeah, because I don't know how you're doing it with just carry on.
So I have to do only carry on, because I can't risk it, because Toronto is about 2 weeks backed up. And I can't risk that we wouldn't have bags when we go. So we're just all going to do carry on. And my personal item looks as big as my carry on. But that's okay. I'll just shove it. I'll make sure it's the light stuff, and it's just under the seat.
It'll be fine.
Or under my son's seat, because his feet don't reach that.
He's not a carry-on then?
He will have 2 carry-ons probably also, but his will probably be a little smaller, at least for the under the seat.
No, you give him a big one.
I know.
To put under the seat.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I am not doing that. I am bringing a big suitcase and a carry-on and my purse. So I'm not doing that.
Well, yeah, and you have a direct flight. So
I do.
That's a big difference.
We're going out of Boston. We're staying the night before. And you always, when you go to Alaska, you want to go at least a day before. I'm going out of Seattle, so I don't have to go to Vancouver. So yeah, go the day before in case there's, and especially with airlines the way they are. And I did not want to take the chance of a layover. So we are going direct from Boston to Seattle. So.
Mm-hmm. And I have 2 days actually in Vancouver. So I did that intentionally also in case our flight gets a little delayed there or even canceled. Then we have the following day to still get there and we would be okay. So not too concerned.
You're doing a week on a cruise ship and 2 days in Vancouver, and she's taking carry-on. I want to watch that video because.
Well, I am doing that because I'm not paying for checked luggage. So I'm going to use that money to get laundry service on the cruise ship.
See, Holland America has free laundry service.
I don't know. Things that we'll talk about when we get back.
Yes, we're going to do a comparison. It's going to be fun. It'll be great.
Yeah. The other thing that we had to do is get my son a passport, and actually my husband because he lost his, but we got it.
Yeah, they're taking about 8 weeks unless you have a passport agency. Like I had clients that had a passport agency in their town. They don't have them in Connecticut, but we're nowhere near us. So it is taking about 8 weeks. I don't know how long it took you guys.
My son, it took 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And we did it back in May. And then my husband did it sometime at the first week in June, and we got it back before July. So it did pretty well.
Yeah, you have to have a passport because you're going into
Canada.
And I have a passport anyways. But yeah, I think some people think you don't need it. And I always recommend strongly that even if it's closed loop, you have a passport because
you need
something happens, you can't get home. So
yes. And with because we're going into Vancouver, we do actually have to register with the Canada government before we come in, even flying in, showing that we have my son's COVID results, and then that's it. So a few extra steps because my son, he's 4, so
it's all good.
We'll be good. All right. So if you guys have questions for us, you can leave them in the down below. And again, this is Cheryl. She is from Carry on the Magic. She is our agency owner that we all work for and love. And today,
and I did not pay her to say that.
No, we actually just have fun together. And today we're going to go for some universal training. So we're excited about that. So, All right. Until next time, we will see you on the channel. Bye.